Yes, guys, welcome along to AVFTS Extra. We're here today for a Premier League watch along. Everton versus Arsenal in the early kickoff, 12:30. If you are new around here, be sure to smash that subscribe button, like up the stream as well, and all that good stuff as we're ready to rock and roll for what is going to be an interesting Premier League afternoon ahead of us. If you are, of course, unaware, we are part of Aston Villa from the Stands, and this is our second channel, AVFTS Extra. And so we will be doing some more neutral watch-alongs on here going forward. So big up to everyone. Hope you're all good. Hope you're all well. And yeah, a Premier League game upon us. As I said, I've never done a watch-along on this channel yet. So we shall see how it goes. But yeah, hope everyone is good and well. We're going to go through the team lineups. We're going to get all that good stuff going. We are going to have, sorry, I'm just sending out a post. We are going to get all that good stuff going. So let me know if you're in the chat. Will help me out today. Big up to Luca Tortoise Ball. He said, welcome back. And big up to Mum said, afternoon. Hope you're well. As I said, we are going to be flooding the stream. So please do, of course, smash the like button on this video straight away. That will help massively. And all that good stuff there. Honestly, it's a bit of a weird one, this, because Arsenal, their season's pretty much dead for me. I say that in the politest tone. Their season is literally just all about playing Real Madrid in the Champions League. That's all they're looking forward to. That's all they've got going on for them. And we shall see how that fares for them going forwards. I personally think that they will find this quite tough against Everton today. I think they'll struggle. And I don't necessarily see them coming out as they would hope so. So I'm just getting it up on TNT now. The game. There we go, like Premier League. But yeah, big up to everyone in here. And as I said, I was going to try and get the old Everton badge. And let me just do a little bit of a tidy up on the graphic as well for you. I just need the Everton club badge. But yeah, this is our watch along. And as I said, we haven't done a neutral watch along on AVFTS yet. But it's the sort of way in which we want to try and go forward as well. Put a few more neutral watch alongs on here. So yeah, should be a good one. I'm just going to put the nice Everton badge on here. Sorry, I was in a bit of a... I forgot how to do these graphics, so it took me a little bit longer than expected to work out how to get the scoreboard again and do this sort of vibe. So let's just put that clip in that there. So we've got the Everton badge just tucked there. I just need to get the Arsenal badge. And then we're looking good. What? My laptop's going a little bit slow today. Which is never a good sign for a streamer when a laptop is going slow. But I will be with you in a second. I'm just literally on Photoshop, just finishing off what I was doing. Clip mask. There we go. Let's get that Gunners badge in there. The Arsenal. Perfect. There we go. Right. We should have a better looking scoreboard. Now we've got the badges in. There we go. We got the badges in. We got the badges in. So we're pretty much set. Ready to rock and roll. I haven't even looked at the team lineups yet. I should get that up and let's have a bit of a surprise. I wonder if he has started Saka. Is he resting Saka? Of course, they have Real Madrid. I don't know if they're playing them Tuesday or Wednesday. Tuesday or Wednesday night. Obviously, Villa play Wednesday night. I actually think they're on the Tuesday night, aren't they? Or are they playing the same time as Villa? I don't even know. And then the 12:30 kickoff, there could be a chance that they're playing in the Tuesday. So there you go. Afternoon to my dad as well. Big up to everyone that said do smash the like button if you haven't done so already. And so we're going to try and build again the second channel up with some neutral watch alongs today and see how that fares. So let's see what the vibe is. And yeah, here is the Everton lineup then to show you today on our screen right now. And look, there's some big players on show today. We've got in Everton, we've got Pickford in goal. O'Brien, Tarkowski, who really should he be on the pitch today? That's the first question. Do you know what the irony could be? The irony could be that Tarkowski goes and scores today. Which would absolutely infuriate Arsenal fans, especially if he goes and scores. Yeah, which would be interesting to say the least, because he should have been sent off that challenge of McAllister. The PGMLO have already admitted they got it wrong. So we'll see how that pans out. You got Branthwaite and you got Patterson. You got midfield of Idrissa Gueye and Tim Irigmanam. Two ex-Aston Villa players, to be fair, in there. Bit of a shout-out, a weird one. And then up front is their front four of Harrison, Doucouré, Ndiaye, and Beto. It's a physical one. It's a ugly but physical Doucouré, Beto, the battering rams, Harrison and Ndiaye will try and create the magic. So that's the Everton side. Whether they produce the goods today, whether they can get some goals. Goodison Park looking brilliant, by the way. Flags everywhere. That looks a stunning scene, actually. That looks a stunning scene at Goodison. Of course, not long till they move out of that stadium, so we'll see what happens with that one. And then, of course, the Arsenal side then. He's gone. David Raya in goal, of course. Ben White, Saliba, Kiwior, and Lewis Kelly. Now, the big news, of course, is that Gabriel sustained an injury, is out for the season. People have been trying to work out who will play alongside Saliba against Real Madrid. Will it be Jurrien Timber? Well, he's gone with Jakub Kiwior as the centre-back option there, and Lewis Skelly is the left-back. So I want to see how Kiwior gets on today. Will he be the man chosen to play against Real Madrid? We'll have to wait and see. Then this people. So again, this Arsenal team, it just confuses me. I look at this Arsenal lineup and I struggle to see the quality. You've got Moreno, Jorginho, Rice, Ethan Nwaneri, Trossard, and Sterling. I mean, Sterling, Jorginho, Moreno. It's a really ugly Arsenal team. It's a team that I can't see, doing too well today. And I actually think Everton get the result today. I'm actually going to probably back a home win today. What do you guys think? Can you see a home win today? Can you see Everton doing the goods? We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, let's have a look as well at the second factor, which is who is on the bench. I can imagine the likes of Everton have got a stronger... I don't know why it's not letting me look at the bench. Bench and injured players. Here we go. So bench, they've got Virginia, Young, Keane, Coleman, Alcrest, Dwight McNeil, Garner, Armando Broja, who I want to see. But Arsenal do have Martinelli and Saka on the bench, Odegaard on the bench. They've got Timber. Does it look like Arteta is resting players for Real Madrid? And as I said, that pretty much sums up Arsenal being dead and buried in the Premier League this year. They haven't really got much to play for. They've basically got a second spot, and that's it. And so, yeah, the big factor 100% is that Arsenal don't have anything to play for. Hence why he's got Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, Partey, Timber all on the bench today. So let's see how that one fares, people. Let's see how that one fares. But yeah, I hope everyone's good. Hope everyone's well. And we are gearing up, as I said, for a day of football. We've got the Aston Villa game this afternoon, which we're looking forward to a lot. And hopefully we get a good 3 points on that one. But yeah, we are very close to kickoff. If you haven't already, get your score prediction in. We'd appreciate that, as always. And yeah, let's see what happens today on this one. Let's see what happens on this one. But yeah, Jorginho the captain. That's also a little bit of a shock, isn't it? Jorginho being captain. Jordan Pickford, it is a sunny day at Goodison. It is a beautiful sunny day. And the sun is shining. Pickford will be flying, I'm sure. I'm sure he'll be causing carnage, as he does. But yeah, they're in the huddle. And we are close to kickoff. We're close to kickoff. Here, I'm just changing this as well. Bosh. We should have the clock ready. Should have the clock ready as well. So yeah, let me know how you're all feeling. Let me know how you're all doing. Who are you supporting? Who are you behind? Who do you think will win today? Do let me know in the chat. That will be greatly appreciated. The referee is Darren England. Again, hopefully there's no controversy. Oh, we obviously had we obviously had the Tarkowski situation, didn't we? So we're gonna have to wait and see what happens with that. We had the Tarkowski situation, and that went down an absolute stinker. They got that completely wrong. As I said, it will be so controversial if he scores today, because it would just show the backlash of getting key decisions wrong in football games. So there we go. Right, I'm just getting the clock ready, so we sync up with the game, and you know where we're at. Players just taking the knee. Darren England's got his whistle ready, and it is going to be Everton kicking us off. And you can probably guess which direction Everton are going to pump the ball from Jordan Pickford's foot. It's going into that flank, as they've got like a row of players ready to go. Big up to Heidi, who says that you look gorgeous, love. Thank you, love. And thanks for watching me at work. Love you lots. And yeah, we're ready to rock and roll for our first neutral watch on AVFTS Extra. I have tried to share it on the main channel, so we'll see if any of the clan come over, or everyone's just preparing for tonight. But yeah, we want to try and do a few more neutral games, rival watch-alongs on here with this sort of vibe. So yeah, there's the game clock, and Everton have a dangerous free kick early on here already. They're going to look to pump this one in the box, I'm sure. And look, there's Tarkowski at the back post. In fact, I would probably say and be convinced that Tarkowski is going to score today. In fact, I would be confident to say James Tarkowski is going to score today. Another fact about Tarkowski that I was unaware of is that apparently he's never had a red card in his career, which is pretty nuts. Tarkowski's never had a red card in his career. Arsenal playing some interesting ball there going forwards. By the way, do smash the like button if you haven't done so already. Pump it out there for me. That would be great. But yeah, big up to you guys. Ben White puts it in. First chance for Arsenal, and Raheem Sterling with a big block. How we would love an Arsenal goal. And Beto having a wrestle with Saliba. Imagine if Saliba got injured as well. But yeah, in all seriousness, that was a big chance there for the Arsenal. Raheem Sterling. And it's a block, I think, by young Tim Irigman. Here's Puffy. Big up, Puff. Puffy's come to keep me coming. Big up, Puff. So yeah, Arteta looks on nervously. I think Arsenal's season, as I said, is done and dusted in the Premier League. There's nothing for Arsenal to play for in the Premier League. It is all Champions League vibe. It is all sort of, in that sort of domain. As Jack Harrison puts in a great ball there early on, and I tell you what, Beto just misreads that. Everton do look dangerous in the wide areas and the crossing positions, and that's exactly where Everton have to hurt Arsenal today. If Everton wants some success, they've got to hurt Arsenal in those wide areas 100%. 100%. So there we go. But yeah, Arteta's shown his hand. He's resting Odegaard, Partey, Timber, Saka. He's got all eyes on Real Madrid. I never actually looked. When are they playing Real Madrid? Is it Tuesday or Wednesday? As I said, I know Villa are playing Wednesday. Are Arsenal Real Madrid on the Saturday? On the Tuesday or the Wednesday? Let me see if I can have a look. But you know what? I would not be surprised if we see a Everton win tonight. Arsenal play Tuesday. Okay. Arsenal play Tuesday, hence why they are the early kickoff. Hence why they are the early kickoff today. They play on Tuesday. That's interesting to know. Isn't it, Puffy? That's interesting. They play on Tuesday. At home at the Emirates. They've got to get something at the Emirates, haven't they, Arsenal against Real Madrid? They've got to get something at the Emirates. Otherwise, it's going to be an uphill battle. They need a 2-3 goal advantage going to the Bernabeu, I'm telling you. Especially with Gabriel out now. That defence is awful. Awful defence. But yes, basic setup. I've realised as well I've got the wrong subscriber count out, but I'm not going to fiddle with that one today as such. I've got to try because I've got to try and remember how to actually do it. That's the first point. I can't actually remember how to update the subscriber count. Do you know what? I might be able to. I might actually be able to. Let me have a quick look. Let's try and make this as accurate as possible. But yeah, big up to everyone. As I said, our first neutral watch along on AVFTS Extra. Some big rival games we might put on Aston Villa from the stands. I don't see Everton Arsenal as a rival watch along at all. They're not our rivals. Neither are our rivals this season. We don't really need to worry about them. So yeah, let's see if I can change if I see live count. This may update here if I do this. So this one. Right, let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can do this. Here we go. This might work. Dear. Now I've effed it. I forgot how to do it. Damn. I got to interact. I don't have permission to view this page. Okay. I sort of know what I'm doing. Or do I? Or do I? That's the big question. Do I? Do I know what I'm doing? It's not letting me interact. Oh, here we go. We might actually have something here. Okay. Okay. Right. That's fine. No, it won't work. I got to work out how to change that. We'll work it out. Let me just try it one more time. Chance for Arsenal. Let me see if I can work it out. My score prediction, I've got an Everton win today. I'm going to go 1-0 Everton. No, I don't like it. Oh, I forgot how to interact. How do you interact? You got to interact with the thing. I might be able to. No, too fiddly. Too fiddly. We'll leave that one. We'll leave that one. We're going to tap out on changing that at the moment. I've got to remember how to do it, but I can't. So what we'll do is we'll just go back to the normal Aston Villa from the stands one. Keep everything as is. There. Oh, here come Everton. Go on, Beto. Go on, Beto. Go on, son. Go on. Go on, Decore. Hit it, Beto. Oh, they're there for the taking, I'm telling you. They're there for the taking. This Arsenal team are dusty. They're there for the taking. Dustiest Arsenal team in the history of dust. Why can't I get rid of that? Right. I've absolutely ballsed up this sub. Ah, no, I haven't. Right. We'll just leave it at that one. We'll just pretend we're on that off this channel as well. But there we go. Mum's going to draw. Oh, fair. Fair. Yeah. I definitely don't think Arsenal win this. That's all I can say. That I don't think Arsenal win this at all. I don't think Arsenal win this at all. Here's Everton. But as I said, just look at a beautiful day on the side. But yeah, I still look at Arsenal's squad and I just think they're miles off a title. I really do. Without not seem to hate on Arsenal. I really feel like this Arsenal team are miles off the title. I really do. For another season or two. I think they have basically, in a nutshell, for me, Arsenal got so much more money to spend again and to find the right sort of quality in that front line. I still think they've got to spend a lot of money. Big up to the Vamos VJ from a Baking Dahab. Where is that, Vamos? Talk to me. And where is that? And by the way, big up to you, Vamos. We'll be going live later for the video. Adam Lewis says, why have you stopped doing the Wrexham watch-alongs? It's a great question. To be honest, I'll be real with you. It's finding the consistency to be able to follow Villa and Wrexham the whole time. a goal for next season is to, probably try and do more Wrexham if I can. Always looking to push myself. But yeah, ultimately, the Villa channel has kicked off, and it's hard to cover. It's hard to be consistent, and I'd rather be more consistent on one than the other. It's hard to be consistent with Wrexham. By the way, a big muriel for Kevin Campbell, both an Arsenal and Everton legend. He sadly passed away, didn't he, Kevin Campbell? Quite unexpectedly, if I remember. A legend, that is Kevin Campbell. So yeah, good little appreciation for him. Goats is in the house. Up the toffees till 2 p.m. Exactly. I was going to say, Fraser, I think Everton and the Toffees will do something here. You've had a tough game against them. Tarkowski's still on the pitch, Fraser, which I'm sure you won't be happy about. The old Tarky on the pitch still. But yeah, we will be looking at this. Fraser, who have Liverpool got this weekend? And Vamos, who have the Hornets got as well? VJ's basking in 28 degrees. Big up the Vamos. But yeah, we're chatting today. Heidi is unfortunately at work all day, so she misses the Villa game, and we just miss her as well. I just took the kids out to do the morning yacht, which we enjoyed. Fraser got round 101 in Zombie. I tell you what, Fraser, do you have a PlayStation or Xbox? You need to be playing with Lee Collison. Lee texted me, oh my God, Arsenal nearly scored direct from a corner. Lee told me that he actually went online and played with Crunchy Nut Cornflakes, who was in the Villa chat. Hold on. Yeah, that's great from Jared Brathwaite. Stop that. Lee Collison played with someone else from the AVFTS community on Zombies last night, or online, and he loved it. So look at that, bringing the community together. But yeah, if you come on the Villa stream later, you'll be able to get Collison's account as well. He loves it. Heidi, send you all the best. Oh, thanks, love. I'm sure you're working hard in that Med's room. Make sure you rest your leg. Because Arsenal corner comes in. Good header. Oh, set piece FC, aren't they? Kirill can't get his feet together. Again, Everton's a team that you wouldn't expect Arsenal to be bullied by set pieces with their height. Bristol City away. Tough game. Pretty sure there was an England women's game in Bristol City last night. I'm sure I heard Layla or Ellie say something about that. But there we go. But yeah, lunch. Probably at half time, I'm going to make my lunch, which is going to be a cheese and onion baguette, which you're looking forward to. So that'll be good. But yeah, it's been a good, actually, quite start to this game. I thought it'd be really boring. Maybe with Arsenal having nothing to play for, but Everton are making a good occasion of this. Played with FDT. Does daily gaming streams a party chat from 2 to 9. Call me mad. I love that from you guys. So, what round did you get to? 101 in Zombies. Jeez. I must have taken some grafting, mate. That must have taken some grafting. Thing is, when I got the new Call of Duty, Heidi got it for me, and I loved it for the first month or two, and then it just becomes a point where you get annoyed, where everyone just becomes a bit sweaty, and you end up dead more time than killing people. So, yeah. Man. Go on the Villa boys, ex-Villa boys and centre mid. Heidi says, get the girls to make a photo. I was just literally thinking that, but yeah, you're right, love. They should. I think you're right on that. But yeah, we've got some bacon rashers, or salt and vinegar sticks as the crisp. Got you a little treat for later as well. So Fraser reckons Liverpool beat Fulham 3-1. To be fair, from a Villa perspective, we could do a Fulham losing today. I'm getting a bit more nervous as this game goes ahead. I'm just worried about Forest. A loss against Forest just definitely hurts. It hurts all European hope of Champions League. Moreno's just gone down here. It was a top lobby. The other two runners never left, which was class. World class, that, mate. FDT. Where is that? Is that a YouTuber? Is it Goats? Yeah, I did keep losing. I did keep losing. I think Ellie and Ellie's better than me at Call of Duty. Ellie's actually very good at it. She's very good at it. She's got the tackers. What's this they want you to donate for TNT Sports, or is this a charity? I can't work it out. Can't work it out. But yeah, 15 minutes in. It's gone quite fast, actually. No goal action as of yet. But we stay positive and hopeful that we get a goal. No goal action yet. But yeah, as I said, we're going to rebuild this channel. I'm determined to rebuild this channel. Get a lot of football content on here. Why stop? Why stop with just one when you can rebuild two? So yeah, we're not stopping. We're not stopping. So free kick out wide for Everton again. Promising positions, these sort of ones. Ball comes in. Oh, chance! Oh my! How's that not gone in? How's that not gone in? I don't understand. I don't understand. How's that not gone in? Here come Everton again. They look good here. They honestly look really good. Like I said, just cheese and onion baguette or anything else. Just anything she can conjure up for me would be appreciated, wouldn't it? Anything she can conjure up would be lush. And the crisps. Any crisps. So I don't get how Everton haven't put that in the back of the net. I don't get how Everton haven't put that in the back of the net. Oh, bit of a foul off the ball there. Who was that? Was that Patterson on Rice? Yeah, a bit of handbags going on. Bit of argy-bargy. Fraser says I can see Villa winning today. Do you know what, Fraser? You're so good at score predictions that actually you saying that has made me feel a little bit better. You saying that has actually made me feel a little bit better. What's giving you that feeling? Villa's form, Forest off form, Villa at home. What is it that's giving you that vibe? That you see us winning today? What's giving you that vibe? I said you'll get this one up and running as well. It'll take time. I agree. We're gonna smash it all. We got big up. That's the middle from the stands. This it's all gonna come. We just gotta grind the algorithm and consistency of it. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I'm glad there's just, I thought actually, to be fair, no one would be watching. So it was not a last minute decision, but yeah, neutrals. The big up to the family for supporting and Heidi, of course, his family. Big up to Goatser. Big up to Goats in the house as well. OG of the channel, really. Fraser, how many subscribers are you on? Please tell me on the shorts. That Leeds having a goalkeeper crisis as well. Am I right in thinking they dropped Melier for Cardalo? Are they actually 1-0 down? They're a weird side. They're a weird side. I think Leeds. Imagine a Leeds bottle drop. Oh, please, Leeds not to go up, please. I haven't actually even seen the. I haven't actually even seen the championship table. I haven't even really looked at the championship table. Close to 73.8, hopefully 74 by Fraser Football is nearly on 74,000 subscribers. That's absolutely world class from his shorts. That's brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. That's fantastic. Definitely could be the year you get 100k. Could be very close to that. Could be very close to that phrase. What you should do, really, is you should hit 100k and then you should try and get some long-form content. Because that's when you can start getting some revenue goats, I think. I don't know how you get that. I don't know how you would do it or how you get that long form, but I've seen people with shorts channels take their shorts and then go into long form while still doing their shorts and make it work. So brilliant from you. Leeds are third. Bloody hell, who's top then? I thought Leeds were like miles clear. Is it Sheffield United then? Are the Blades top? Free kick here for Arsenal. Really poor foul given away. Oh, Leeds, really third. Jeez. Where's Sheffield United then? There's been a few heavy challenges here. Would not be surprised if there's a red card today. Everton are going to get a result here, whether it's a draw or win. I do not see. Remember how Everton gave Man United a really tough game and then they collapsed? I think Everton at home is always a tough one. Ethan Nwaeri's over this. Now remember, this is Arsenal's star boy. Burnley 1-1 right now. Scott Parker, Burnley manager. I don't ever rate Scott Parker as a manager. A lot of people say that. Is Scott Parker a good manager or not? Ethan Nwaeri. Terrible, terrible ball. Yeah, the Gunners are an interesting kettle of fish there. I think Arteta has really grinded on people now this season. I think people are sick of Arteta's moaning. I think even the Arsenal fan base are a little bit sick of Arteta in terms of his press conferences, his excuses. Find them quite a boring team as well, Arsenal, I'm not going to lie. I think Everton are the ones who are making a game of this. And the other thing that probably grinds me about Arsenal is Arteta spent something like 750 million in 5 years and he's still moaning about how hard it is to compete. Goats is on the Iron Brew. Jealous. I'll be able to do that in 11, 12 days if I want. Although I don't miss it. I do not miss fizzy drinks. I do not miss squash. The only thing I miss is a little bit of hot drinks, tea or coffee. That's all I sort of miss. But yeah, I feel all right. I feel all right. I do feel all right. Da-na-na-na-na. Yeah, I don't know. I think it'll be a hot one, Dad. I think it'll be a hot one. That morning of the next day after Lent, I think will be a hot beverage. Because I've got cravings sometimes of having something like Marmite on toast with a cup of tea at night. Although Heidi and I, basically, we have midnight snacks. We had some popcorn in bed last night at like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. We like a little midnight snack. Bran flakes. It's also sometimes our midnight snack. All right, Shreddy Bear. Iron Brew, honestly, been goated recently. Yeah, you can't beat Iron Brew. Shreddy Bear's birthday tomorrow. Making cookie dough pie. It's my second channel. So we're rebuilding the second channel. And then we're going to do Aston Villa later on the main one. Yeah, your mum's sort of watching somewhere. No, to be fair, we don't buy Costa's hiding ammo. We've got our little cups and we take coffee out. Here come Arsenal on the counter. Here come Arsenal on the counter. Here come Arsenal. That's terrible from Trossard. That is absolutely dog dirt from Trossard. It's good defending, but what is he doing? Shreddy Pear's got cookie pie. Kinder Bueno cookie pie we're making tomorrow. It's gonna be tough.
Wait, should I use the Buenos? Or just normal Kinder, like the...
We're using those Kinder Buenos in the cookie pie that I bought.
I thought you have to use like the ones with like the ridges on.
Oh, I don't know. We're using them. Oh, here come Everton.
Oh.
Come on, Everton. Come on, Everton. Oh, enjoy. This is a good game, actually. It's a bit end-to-end. Puffy, what's that? Why are you moaning and whining? Do you want food? There's no surprise there. Here's Jack Harrison. It's a deep one. Beto going down. Yeah, we've got to make some cookie pie tomorrow. Kinder Bueno cookie pie. Instead of a birthday cake, he wants a cookie pie. So, found a recipe. We've seen it on. He's showing me online how to make it, so we're going to give it a go. Luckily, Heidi's got an incredible cake mixer thing, so that should help. Arsenal do defend resolute here. To be fair, they do make it hard, compact. Oh my gosh, sloppy game in defence. Ah, look at this. World-class performance. Thank you. Where's the like rushes and the savouries and that? Yeah, for lunch, yeah. No. No. Well, this is an amazing sandwich, so thank you. Do you want to bring him some? I fancy some bacon rushes, I think, please. Thank you. I'm waiting for the coffee cake. I know. Do you know what though, Heidi? If I make his pie tomorrow, I think that'll give me confidence to do the coffee cake after. There we go. The kids have done well. They bought me in a sandwich. Chris, fair play to them. They've done well. Thank you, love. Yeah, if you guys want some of this, Chris, you can get involved. Or the cheese savouries, or the salt and vinegar. Tell Layla that as well. Omelette and coffee on the seafront. Rooting for Gunners. 2 FPL assets. 2 FPL assets. Fair play. My FPL, I lost control of it. It's gone in the bin. 3 games left at Goodison. Damn. Yeah, Heidi cooks a good omelette.
To be honest, Leah does cook good eggs.
Layla? Does Layla know how to do omelettes, or does she need to learn that one? Fair, fair. Wow, this is a nice roll. She put salad in it as well. Mmm. Mmm. Leeds level at Luton. Damn it. Do you think Leeds will come up again? Yeah, I'll try and mute my mic so you don't hear me chowing. But yeah, fair play to the kids. It made me a nice lunch. Love a good baguette. We chose between Tiger Bread and what was the other one? Tiger Bread and normal, that was it. Tiger Bread is elite. No, you're right, love. Yeah, Heidi, make sure you get something to work. Nice to eat today. Make sure you take a break. Oh, look, there's the AirPod guy, but he's not got AirPods in. Wow. He always wears AirPods, but now he's got like a normal headphone in. Wow. Okay. I must say, both teams in possession at Dusty there. Both teams don't look happy in possession. It's where it's like who's going to make the first mistake equals the goal. Aki on the ball. He's absolutely nuts. Do we think Jordan Pickford is a little bit disrespected? I'm probably one of those people. Do you think he probably deserves more credit for his sustained career? Is he a top keeper? Or is he just average? Like, it's so hard to know with Pickford. So hard to know what standard goalkeeper he is. I think he always gets criticised because of his height. And he always gets criticised because, the realism of him getting lobbed sometimes. However, I think he's great with his feet. He's a good shot stopper. He's a bit of a maverick. Poor ball by young Tim there. That's cheese on toast for lunch. Yeah, strong option. So this new Everton stadium, I've heard really mixed reviews on this new Everton stadium. Apparently, just has lost all its soul because it's like that classic new football stadium. However, apparently you have to cross this bridge. You have to cross this bridge to get to the stadium, and due to the weight of the bridge or the weight allowance, there's a stop-start thing over the bridge. You're probably gonna hear more stories about it, but apparently to get to Everton's new ground is an absolute hassle walking to it, and apparently a logistical nightmare because of this bridge, which will need sorting if that is the case. Because they've done a few trial games there. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see. I'm not sure if you'd beat England #1 if there are any meaningful alternatives. True. That's true. When are you back, VJ? When are you back, bud? How long's the trip been? Cheese. Do you love a bit of cheese? Bloody hell, someone's doing some hoovering upstairs as well. They're on it today. They're on it. Helping out. Good to see, isn't it? Yeah, someone's doing the hoovering upstairs. Madness. Madness. The hoover's out. Things you'd love to see. Here come Everton. Oh, Tim Irigman showed too much of the ball there. No way Arsenal will win in this game. I'm telling you that for free. No way do they win this game. Who bet a bet on the national? Heidi and I've got a joint bet. I think we chose vanilla or something like that. And Manila. Oh, God, Arsenal just scored. Oh, boy. 1-0 Arsenal. Trossard, the only player with a bit of quality in that front line. Damn. It's a good finish. Trossard looks angry as well. Who's angered Trossard? What happened there? What happened there, Arsenal? Let's have a look at this. Everton attack. It's just one big, terrible header by Idrissa Gana Gay. Sterling's actually going to get an assist there. Sterling doesn't look like he knows what he's doing with the ball. Runs with it. Trossard just squares up 15. O'Brien goes through O'Brien's legs into the bottom corner. Good finish. Good finish. But yeah, and we had Manila something, Rachel Blackmore's horse. Hyde said they love you because you took them out this morning. I love them too. But yeah, got them out, didn't I? Took them on a nice little adventure around Tesco's, but I know they like it. Everton could go the other end here. Would be good if they got a quick response, but there we go. It's 1-0 Arsenal. It's a really good finish from Trossard. Weird, really, how that goal came about. Within the space of 10 to 15 seconds, it went from Arsenal's box to back of the Everton net. That's why football's weird. Vida's got a few more months. Okay, Vamos. Okay. I love it. So you missed the cheese. What else do you miss, Vamos? What else do you miss? So I'm trying to mute myself when I'm eating. Because I don't want to hear you guys. Let you guys hear me go. Because I'm trying to eat it fast. But there we go. But yeah, legends. A lot of you. Arsenal 1, Everton 0. Oh, chance for Everton. Come on. Oh, this Arsenal defence is absolutely dusty. Oh, Real Madrid could have a field day if this is the Arsenal back line. If this is the Arsenal back line, Real Madrid are going to have an absolute field day. Just need a bit of quality now. We good old English breakfast. No country does it like us, do they? I mean, the only country does like Sunday roast as well. I don't think that even the Yanks do a Sunday roast, do they? There is a Sunday roast tradition in Spain, for example, or France. I guess the Spanish do things like Everton. Oh, header over the bar there from O'Brien, but I think there's a clash of heads there. That one's going to hurt. But yeah, obviously the Spanish have things like siestas that is a cultural thing. Obviously, no other culture does. But yeah, Sunday roasts.
Pardon?
Oh,
I want you to have some.
thank you.
Welcome.
Theodore's just shared some of his crisps with me. That was kind of him. Yeah, for Taurus, yeah. Got a head injury here. I think that's Moreno and O'Brien down. Garner takes that header off Bramthwaite. Damn. And Garner again takes that header off of Bramthwaite. That's what Tarkovsky's telling him. He took it off him, which he did. And Rice and Jared Bramthwaite having a chat. Come on, he's a chill guy, isn't he, old David Moyes? Fair play, he's done his time in football, but on the head injury here. Tell you what, this baguette, Lady's made bang him. Bit of lettuce, bit of cucumber, bit of onion, bit of cheese. Can't go wrong. Lady's learnt off your mum how to do this. She's good, isn't she? Your mum's good at making sandwiches.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Big injury here. The Everton player got up okay. The Arsenal player's down. Arteta. I think Ashley Young's going to go on. Interestingly, Arteta and both Moisey are wearing like jumpers. They look hot there. Yeah, I think that's the pressure from the fan base as well. I think the Evertonians love Moisey and they respect him and they is that blood he's wiping off his hands? It is. His eye's been cut open on Moreno. Yeah, I think the Everton fans show him the respect he deserves. He's got to have a bit of a bandage on it, bit of Vaseline. Moreno's going to carry on. Did see Ashley Young try and get his bib off and want to get on the pitch. Whether he goes on, we'll have to wait and see. That looks a nice cold drink there, Starry. It's nice and cold, is it? Mm. Hello, Puffy. Yeah, you okay? The early kickoff. The early kickoff, eh? I'm personally not a fan. I'm personally not a fan of early kickoffs. I think Heidi and I were discussing this. We said our favourite time is the 5:30 games on the weekend. Problem with 3 p.m. ones, they're good for like free night Saturday night. But the problem is the 3 p.m. ones is that you've got to find a dodgy stream. Not another injury. Bloody hell, Arsenal. Yes, he has, yeah. Underappreciated, undervalued manager. Yeah. I always think the game quality is better as well. I always think a 12:30 game. Don't know. I always think the 12:30 is not that robust quality. This game hasn't been quality, as in the quality on this game has been poor, but there's been good sort of chances and there's been a good battle about it. As I said, I feel like a red card today. If you're an Arsenal fan, though, you've got to be worried about playing Real Madrid on Tuesday. Like, their team is so dry. And what I mean is that you've got to be worried because you've got to go to Real Madrid. And so you've got to go to the Emirates and you're going to be expected at home to score at least 2 goals against Real Madrid. Do you know what, Kim? Big up to you. I forgot to put the goal scorer in. Even though I usually do. It was Trossard. You actually just reminded me there that I have this feature of actually putting in the goal scorer, which is Trossard. And I think it was around the 33 minutes. So let's go with that. Oh, Trossard. Left footed finish. Nice finish. Completely forgot about that. Yeah. Oh, massive game on Thursday for Rangers as well, Kim. In terms of your two teams, Arsenal and Rangers, you got Arsenal, Real Madrid Tuesday, and then Rangers. They're at home as well, aren't they? Thursday night. Forgot who Rangers had though. Is it a Spanish side?
Yeah.
There's a lot of good football this week, actually. Champions League Tuesday, Wednesday night, and you got the Europa League, all knockout stages, quarterfinals now. Big time. In my area, Puffy, you're nuts for Starry. Look, she actually attacked you. Wait, come here. Why did she attack you? The bloody puff like this.
Yeah.
Tell her off. You need to tell her off. No, hit her on the nose and tell her off. Oi. Say no.
No. My food.
That's it. The dog's being bloody rude. Look. Look. She's awful. Begs around, look. And she gets all stuck. Yeah, look. She's trying to help herself. She's trying to help herself.
Oh.
That dog's crazy. That dog is crazy. That dog is crazy sometimes. She's too big for her boots. No, I'm not. Thanks. That dog's crazy. Just because she went on a nice walk this morning, she's now giving it the big one. Yeah. Absolutely. Gives it the big one, that dog, sometimes, with food. It's a great dog, though. She's lush. She's a lush dog. But when it comes to food, dear, oh dear. She's crazy. Isn't she? She's crazy when she comes to food. Funniest thing about that dog is she once saw a pizza box and a picture of pizza on it, and she thought it was a genuine pizza. Genuinely thought it was a pizza, and she was trying to eat the box. It's madness. Let's see. I'll try and look at who Rangers got in the second game. I think Rangers have got Arsenal in. Trossard to make it 2-0. Oh, what a save by Pickford. Declan Rice. What a block there by Tarkowski. And we got another Arsenal player down the floor here. Told you. Rangers got Athletic Bilbao, Athletic Club. That's a really tough game. That's the Williams brothers, Inaki and Nico Williams. They've got to get a result at Ibrox. Rangers have been nothing but superb at Ibrox in Europa League. Heidi said, yeah, like I get caught at the bed because of you two. To be fair, I do accommodate the dog in bed. I do make sure she has a comfy little space. But I also try and accommodate. And I get told off for it. It's true. Why is Trossard going down? Oh, that's not a penalty because he jumped over him. And there's no foul there, so I don't know why he's trying to get a pen. That's how you defend. Who is that, though? Got no pace whatsoever. It's Tarkowski. Trossard needs to get on with it here. He's a bit. Yeah, that dog, when it comes to food, she's different. She is different level. I've never seen anything like it. She's cute. But the funny thing is, she picks on Ellie. Heidi seems to have quite good control of Puff and food, but she picks on Ellie. She actually picks on Ellie as the one who's going to give her food. I've got a plate and crisps here, and she hasn't even come up to me, actually. She's not in bed. Must be you, Star. She must think that you're always the one who gives her food.
Because I know.
Because you are.
No, to stop. I always give her like something like pizza.
Yeah, you do. It's when you actually have a pizza, she goes nuts. She cries so loud, the dog, when pizza's out. Here's Tim Rigbenham. Come on then, Tim. All bread. Yeah, all bread. Wow. Bit of quality, Everton. She's begging for your sandwich, was she? Funny. Funny, funny. Here's Tim Rigbenham. That's it from Everton, playing in the final thirds in the right way. Indai. Oh, I like this player, Indai. I like him. I think he's a top player. I think there's. Oh, sugar. What was that? Something just dropped in the kitchen. Everything okay? The dog's just got. How's she got the baguette? Where was the baguette cat? Oh, well, that's why she's got there, isn't it? Right.
So you need a bit of it, so we can cut the.
Yeah, but what's she knocked over in the course to get it? So the dog somehow got up on the table, smashed something over, and got some of the baguette. I need to go check that out. That dog needs a telling off. Right. I'll be back in a second. I need to investigate what this dog's done. She's nuts. I told you, when it comes to bread, she's nuts. I'll be back in a second. Don't go anywhere. Wow, 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 wow. That dog. That dog. She's caused all sorts. But we've sorted it. She's had a bit of a telling off from Star and me, and now she's hiding under Lada's bed. But yeah, she had a real good go at the baguette. I'm not gonna lie. She had a real good go at that baguette. And she knocked off basically everything on the table. So what a path. Yeah, nightmare. So she got told she's naughty, um, and now she's hiding. She's quivering away. So there you go. There you go. But yeah, what a terrible dog. What a terrible dog doing that. But we love her. She's terrible, but she's cute. Terrible, but she's cute. Honestly, she had a real good go at that baguette. And then she had the cheek when Star ran in to hide from Star. She knows to cause trouble. And now she's up in there.
Sloppy Everton.
Yeah, they are.
Did you actually see that?
They're sloppy. Kim said, how long they had this channel? I was going to check in and see how long I've been a member of them. Then there's a different channel. Yeah. This one, like, I don't really know, really, is the answer. But I'm determined to get this one going again. So, memberships and stuff, when I'm more consistent, I will open up memberships because I don't want to do memberships for a channel that I'm not consistent on at all. So, that would be ripping people off. I don't want to do that. So, yeah, we're going to build this again and go for it. But yeah, it's just good to be chilling. As I said, Heidi's working on the day shift, so thought why not do this early one? I'm going to try and pop and see her at work. Not try, I will pop and see her at work.
Come.
You can come on, and then if you're allowed, I'll chat. And then yeah, coming back for Villa. So we are doing Villa on YouTube and Big Up. As I said, if you've got two tablets, two devices, please use Big Up on one and YouTube on the other. It massively helps. We always need that 25 on the Big Up. That's always the aim. So yeah. So we're saying Super Kevin Campbell. Rest in peace. Super Kevin Campbell. Yeah. He was a good player, old Kev. A really top player. Yeah. I need to finish that baguette in a minute and then I'm done. But yeah, second half is underway after this advert break. I just think Arsenal got a little bit fortunate. I don't think they've been great, if I'm honest, but that's football. They were clinical and they got the job done. They were lethal bizzle. Lethal bizzle. 100% they were lethal bizzle. Yeah, come on the Villa later. We're already gearing up to it. Already ready to rock and roll. But yeah, big up to everyone. If you haven't, smash the like button, subscribe. Mum said need to get a Stargate. Yeah, Puff is just can't. It's really hard to be mad at that dog. Even when you're mad at it, she's cute. She's cute. So I think she's hiding with Layla now because she's not friends with me and Star downstairs. That's all I can say. She's fallen out with us two, and we're usually her favourites. So she knows she's done wrong, didn't she? She knows she's done wrong. Naughty girl. But yeah, let me just finish this baguette. Nearly done it. But yeah, the 3 o'clock games are pretty dull in the Premier League. Here are the other fixtures in the Premier League today. As I said, what's weird is Crystal Palace Brighton is a rivalry game, right? It's the sort of game you would expect to see televised. That's on at 3:00. Could be a Palace win to really hurt Brighton. Ipswich Wolves, relegation scrap. Ipswich need to win to have a chance of surviving. If Wolves win, Ipswich are done and dusted. And then West Ham Bournemouth need a West Ham win today. So they're not exactly the jump for joy 3 PMers. They're pretty average, but sometimes these average games give you goals. I've got no doubt about it that you could see 3 away wins today as well. You could see a Brighton Wolves Bournemouth win. Not 4 though. I can't be looking at oh wow. Imagine a day in the Premier League where we have 5 away wins. 5 away wins, that would be nuts. But yeah. Table. Let's have a look at this table. Let's actually have a look at the table to get geared up for it. The table. So Brighton to lose today would be excellent for Villa. Because if we win, we pull away 4 points from them. That Premier League table, yeah. Arsenal season's just dry, it's boring. It's a weird one. It's a weird one. Forest, they come off the back of 3 wins. Who do they beat? United, Ipswich, and Man City. I mean, they've beaten both Manchester teams. Arsenal, yeah, in different form, isn't it? In different form. But a win today puts Villa back in the mix for Champions League, and that's what I care about. I haven't actually. I'm a Nac de Unton 10 expert. What is that, VJ? What is that? I haven't actually looked at the relegation zone for ages because Villa are nowhere near that. Everton, they're safe. Look, Ipswich Wolves. If Wolves beat Ipswich, 12 points clear. Ipswich down, aren't they? Leicester City are already relegated. Let's not lie. Look at those L's. Ruud van Nistelrooy has had an absolute stinker. Stinker. How can Ruud van Nistelrooy do such a bad job? A zombies expert. Yes, Vamos VJ. Getting those zombies. Not Vamos VJ. Yeah, Vamos VJ. I nearly forgot. I mean, yes, Les and Jamie. Big up to you. Leicester City blew their chance this season. I mean, to think that they had Steve Cooper, who wasn't doing that bad of a job, and then to have Ruud van Nistelrooy come in and just give you a ton of L's. Not even a draw. Just L City. An Ipswich win makes their battle with Wolves interesting. Look at West Ham down to 16th. The players that they've got. That's terrible. Everton aren't going to get relegated now. They're safe. It's just so teams like West Ham and Everton, they're probably just thinking, get the season done. Get the season done. Sorry, just finishing that bite. Yeah, get the season done. Get out there. Regroup. Les James says they have the talent, just can't play well. And Mum's asking have the quality. They did try to assemble some good players. The thing, Leicester. And I get what Les and Jamie said. There are some really good individuals. However, I think a lot of this is to blame on the manager, Ruud van Nistelrooy. I cannot lie. I think Riesdan in this story has to take a massive, massive chunk of responsibility. Right, Arsenal are subbing their two wingers off in Wary and Sterling. Massive blow for both of them. And Saka and Martinelli come on second half. So Saka is going to get 45 minutes. This is to get game time clearly for Real Madrid. He needs to get match fitness and sharpness. Bakayo's on the pitch. Will he score? Will he score today, Saka? There are rumours that he got rushed back and his career, really the long-term longevity of his career, could really be questioned and scrutinised if this goes wrong for him, because it's not fair. If you've been rushed back from injury and you're being asked to play these big games and you're not quite there, it's big pressure and expectation. It's quite hard to say no as well, I think. The second half is underway then. Oh, no. No, we're not. Oh, no, we've got a B in there now. Now we're underway. Start, we've got a wasp in there. It won't hurt you. No, it's not interested. It just needs to find it. Open the other window, I was going to say. Whoops. We've got a wasp in there now.
No, I'm gone.
I found his way in. You can find its way out. Oh, what a mistake by Raya.
Don't forget to check Park's free.
And the what? Park. Yeah. I was against the park and shit. Yeah, the Starboy's on. The Wasp is around. Oh, Everton go down. Penalty given to Everton. Clumsy foul by Lewis Skelly, and it's a penalty to Everton. Wow. Oh, that's soft. I think that'll be overturned. I don't think that's a penalty. The contact starts outside the box. He lets go of him in the box. I think that's weak. Does Lewis Skelly let go in the box or not? Personally, I think it's going to get overruled here. I think it's going to get overruled. Contact starts outside the box. It then continues in, and just as they enter, Lewis Skelly lets go of him. I think this will be overruled and a free kick will be given. But yeah, David Raya is a top penalty saver. VAR. I'm doing VAR things. I was tempted to do it, Les and Jamie, but I've decided to do this one instead. But yeah, I was tempted to do that game. The annoying thing is, Jorginho getting booked here. Yeah, the annoying thing is, I just obviously the consistency of Wrexham is really hard. I just thought it'd be cheeky to do the Wrexham one, but one day, maybe next season, we get on that train again. But it is going to be Njai versus David Raya. Will Everton score this penalty? I don't fancy it. He has scored his 4 out of 4 pens. 2 left, 2 right. I reckon David Raya saves it. 17 crosses left, and Jamie. Jeez, oh. Jeez, oh. 1874, welcome in. I'm so sorry I didn't have this channel. Big up to you. Good morning, I should say, from you're in America, aren't you? Are you joining us later, 1874, for the Villa game? Or have you got some baseball? Right, can that wasp piss off and go out that window? Enjoy. Enjoy. Scores. Great penalty. 1-1. 1-1. Very good penalty. Sends David Raya the wrong way. I rate that penalty highly. I rate that penalty highly. We rate it. We rate it. We rate it. Sends the keeper the wrong way. Lewis Skelly again. This guy's got to sort out that defensive side. Good pen. Good pen. Everton fans are in the game. So the Gunners in a bit of trouble. How will they respond? Nice 1874. If you've only got one device, 1874, join on Bigger. If you've got two devices, join on Bigger and YouTube. We're going live on both channels, but yeah, come on the Bigger. If you've only got one device, if you've got two, then you know what to do. But yeah, we need the 25 in on the Bigger. That's always the aim. Do you want to go to the park? Of course you can, love. Can you take this into the kitchen for me, please? I reckon Vamos VJ had Arsenal defenders for FPL assets that he talks about. Hence why his clean sheet is gone. Right, let me get this window open. Right, doubled up the windows so this wasp can leave. We've doubled up the windows. Yes. There we go. Here's Arsenal. Yes, Lesson Jamie, late commentary. But there you go. Kim, you got some response on that. 1874, get your brother's friend, love that. Oh, God, Everton counter-attack. Go on then, Everton. Chance! Oh, saved by David Raya. Right, get that wasp out of there. Come on, Windows, do your job. Yeah, listen, Jamie, how come? How come? Yeah, Legend 1874, thank you for subscribing. And of course, thanks for sorting us out later as well. Big up to the AVFTS clan. As I said, we'll get more awareness on this channel. I love that we got 12 people in here today. Highest number, I appreciate that. That's massive for our first one. Didn't expect many in. We love it. We love it. What's Arteta moaning about? Just sit, Mikel. Do everyone a favour and just take a seat. Just take a seat. That's what I'll be saying. Take a seat, Mikel. Take a seat. Corners, fifth corner for Arsenal. Lego head. Doing my head in. Will Starboy. Saka making impact. Haven't seen him on the ball yet. Nah, fair play. What's your first impressions on it? The first film's really bad acting. Chance here for Saka. Oh, it's a good block. I think that's Starry just off to the park. Oh, another corner. Yeah, big up everyone in chat. Big up to my mum and dad. Big up to VJ, to 1874, to Kim, to Les and Jamie. Heidi, I'm sure, still listening at work. Goatsu as well. Yeah, we're waiting for the big up app. When the big up gets an app, damn. The big up app, that's going to be key. Josh, Lee and I. Ah, it was you, Les and Jamie. I don't know why. I thought it was Crunchy Nut Cornflakes. So Lee Collison / Les and Jamie collab on Call of Duty. Absolutely love that. Absolutely love that. We rampaged it. It was a blast chat with him. Absolutely love that. He's just a down to earth guy, oddly. I think he's a harmless guy. He loves a cider, and he's a good guy. I think. Old Collison. Fair play to him. Fair play to him. This wasp's getting closer and closer. It was near the window, but it's coming over here now. Just don't need that, do we? Arsenal's defence is looking dusty. Yeah, I'm glad that look at that. The AVFTS community brings people together. What a clan that is. What a clan. What a clan. Big up the COD clan. COD AVFTS clan. 1874, my baseball game got cancelled because of rain. I suppose. Whereabouts are you from, 1874? You got rain and we got sun. Where are you? Where do you live? Look at Leighton Baines. What a legend he was. Honestly, when this wasp gets any nearer, it's getting a little diversion. Appreciate that, Les and Jamie. Team updated on what's all things Wrexham as well, Les and Jamie. Oklahoma. You got rain in Oklahoma, and we've got sunshine in England. The world's gone mad. Martinelli, Trossard. I've never rated Martinelli. Never will. I do not rate Martinelli. It's Saka. Wants to get a shot away. Could have been a foul there. Everton. Those fouls. Those fouls keep topping up from Everton. This time it was Njai's a bit too impatient. It took me 6-7 rounds to go down once. Still never used a self, which is crazy. Had all 10 perks too. Goat, sir. Sound like you're very good at Call of Duty. Aston Villa Springfield. Love that. You actually live in a place called Aston Villa. It's nuts. It's MO Montana. Is it MO Montana? Do you live in the state Montana? What's that? Basketball, Kim. Can the ref play full time now? I want my 1-1. Wow. Saka on a free kick here. Right into the wall. And it's all good, VJ. I think 1874 knows. That's what happens, though, isn't it? When you do get trolls in the chat, VJ, you get confused. And right, this wasp. I don't know if you can see it on camera. It's literally right there. Can you see him? Spot the wasp. It's right there. Oh boy. What's this wasp doing, man? It's actually on my laptop. Damn. There's no way out apart from those two windows. That's it. Get back over that side of the room. Severe weather in America. Japan's expecting an earthquake. I don't know. We had Springfield Cardinals season tickets since the team started. Mainly, Springfield Cardinals. Who's Max V? Is he a YouTuber? Small world, isn't it? Free kick to Everton now, out wide. Weather channel on YouTube. Nice. I'll have a look at that. Is he quite popular? Okay, Everton. Dangerous free kick here. Gets one in. Goes across. No one gets contact on it. And Arsenal are going to try and count. All right, the quality in this game is gone. Max velocity. Let's have a look. Let's see if I can find max velocity. It's pretty cool. He does severe weather warnings. Is it just because America just has such different climates? Bloody hell, he gets like there's a real thing saying it's very possible lives were saved because of the timely uninterrupted information we provided. Basically, weather warnings. He provides weather warnings. It could save lives. That's pretty nuts, isn't it? Like America's climate is nuts. Didn't realise. Did not realise that was such a thing. But fair play. No, I'm still on the water. 1874. I cannot have anything other than water. Yeah, the world's gone mad with the climate. Fair play for being a mod on Max V. Over 1 million subscribers. That's pretty massive, isn't it? Here's Lewis Skelly still going forward. All right, here come Arsenal. He's got to pass the ball there. Oh, he's doing too much there. Skelly's got to pass that ball out wide to Saka. Skelly wants to be the star boy. Skelly, obviously, great run. I think he's seen the headlights there. I think he's got to go for a pass here. Yeah, it's a foul there by Tarkowski. And Tarkowski, that's a minion tackle again. He is a bit of a dirty player, isn't he, old Tarkowski? But yeah, I think that ball's going to go away to Saka. But good run from Lewis Skelly. So has it been since Monday America have had all this weather, is it? Josh, I had 3 tornadoes touch down within a quarter mile of my house last year. Jeez. What do you do, Les and Jamie? Do you stay in the house or do you like have to shelter? 39k people in the chat. Damn. It's levels. Mass standards. Where does he get all his weather information from? Is it like maps, is it? How does he do it before the news? What's his USP, unique selling point? What does he do that basically others cannot? From Rice, free kick. Oh, straight at the goalkeeper, Pickford. He stands strong. Yeah, how How come? Yeah, it's weird. All these hot countries having rain and we're basking in the sunshine, eh? It's been a crazy 24 snowstorms and then flood. Now, tornadoes and flood. It's absolutely heartbreaking to watch. Yeah, and that's the thing. So many lives are probably impacted by the extreme weather. World climates. The world climate. Has anyone ever watched the movie Geostorm? I actually haven't watched it, but I know what it's about. Obviously, genetically engineering the weather. You always have to wonder. Ghana is coming on. A Ruben off and Beto off Broha on. Oh yeah, the US tariff war of China is going to get messy soon. Les James said, when the tornadoes is coming, I hit the bathroom, grab the dog and pray. That's what you can do. You don't have a basement. Fair. It's a bit, yeah, basement, yeah. Good dust devil and shark. Is that like a sandstorm? It's another foul. Everton free kick. I told you Arsenal won't win today. Had that feeling. Had that feeling about Arsenal today. Yeah, appreciate the gang out here. Luton Leeds are still 1-0 apparently. Thanks, ID. Rangers Hips. Yeah, sorry, I've just seen that. Rangers Hips later on today. Yeah, Everton free kick it. 1874 wants to come move to Birmingham. Get close to Aston Villa as well, yeah. Lutzini. But sometimes, what do you think? Look at Tarkovsky, always involved in altercations. With Julian Timber, that is. What do you think of him potentially running for a third presidency as well? Could happen. What's all this pushing and shoving about? Everton are bullying them now. Tarkovsky at the centre of it all. As I said, will the referees look to make up? I mean, look at that all over Amanda Broha on Trossard. Right, I know Tarkovsky's just now during Timber, but Broha is there. But yeah, they reckon Trump's going to be able to. Is it the 22nd Amendment? Alter that so that you can stand for a third presidential term. He did. Yeah. Corner comes in. Oh, David Ryan nearly caught there. Keepers are a lot more accustomed to referees just had a stink there. He's just missed a clear block. Yeah, they do have a lot of the same names here, don't they? How is that? Yeah. David Ryan's a bit of a. I mean, I actually have no sympathy for Ryan there. He's looking for a bit of argy-bargy there. Goal for Wrexham. Yes, Leslie Jamie, breaking news. Working team of Dad, going to big out on my iPad. Appreciate that, Mum. Appreciate that. Yeah, keep that one running on the old iPad. That's what we need. The 25 in. Oh. Myanmar earthquake appeal. Yeah, earthquakes are happening as well, aren't they? Fletch. Good old Fletch. What a sign Stephen Fletcher is, eh? Always was going to be class for Wrexham with his experience and quality. He's played for bloody Marseille in the Premier League. Like, he's just so good. Technically, so good. Very good signing. Is that Odegaard coming on? Yes, Luca talks ball. How are you? No Dons today? Where are the Dons? The crappy Dons. Republican. Is it really? There's been 4 months off the cigarettes. Damn. It's basically me with alcohol as well, actually. I haven't had an alcoholic drink in 4 months. Feels so much better for it. I think get Villa game is going to be hard. It is going to be hard. I cannot lie. I cannot lie. The Aston Villa game is going to be a real tough battle today, and that's why I said if we win, I'm actually going to take us really seriously. I'm going to take us really seriously for getting Champions League. Ina's injured. I've heard no Chris Wood. I've heard no the big lad up front as well, the American guy. I think he's American. Is it Awuni? Do you know what? That's one thing I'll probably say. Do you know what I'll probably say? I'll probably say this. Following Villa a lot more religiously, and I say when I'm religiously, where my content now is about being daily Villa news and daily sort of updates. I must say, like, I've become so like engulfed in Villa that I've actually like not been bothered in any other teams. Like, very rarely now I could tell you like who's out injured, who's not. I think the biggest thing that shocked me was when Villa came up against West Ham and Graham Potter was manager, and I was like, since when was Graham Potter manager? Um, so yeah, I do definitely 100% put my focus in just Villa in that sense because we're all that matters, being the best. So yeah, I tend to not have much of a grip on other teams at all now because I'm just so focused on what Villa are doing and how can we improve and what do we need and who's available for us. And I'm interested who Unai picks in the squad today. Not just the starting 11, the squad as well, because we've got options, you know. We've got options. I had no idea Ina's injured. Who do they play then? Nico Williams and oh wow, and Moreno can't play either because he's on loan. I've just realised. Forest can't play Moreno because he's on loan from us. And Ola Ina's injured. Have they got a left back? They've haven't seen it in 25 years without drinking. Switch to smoking. I tell you what, though, 25 years. Good on you. 2-0 Wrexham. Who was it? Fletch again. Ball goes in. Yeah, big up to you guys. Really appreciate you hanging out with me. The wasp is back. It actually disappeared. Now it's back. I saw a little bit rattled here. Rattled here, I must say. They are a little bit rattled, right. Enjoy's going off. And old Ashley Young's on. Always a Villa player. There's always a Villa player about. That's an off and Alcaraz on. Just getting the old Lewis Skelly off. And Kieran Tierney. Kieran Tierney, the most disrespected player at Arsenal Football Club. Because Kieran Tierney's actually a good player. Disgrace. Disgrace that he doesn't get picked. Disgrace. He's a good player, Kieran Tierney. I'll stand by that one. Arsenal for a long throw in, and Jordan Pickford gathers the ball there. Come on, Everton. They got a chance here, Everton. Just one bit of quality in that final third. That's all they need for there. But yeah, I must be honest. Watching Arsenal defensively today, they've got to be shitting themselves against Real Madrid. Like, honestly, they've got to be absolutely thinking, we're in trouble here. Offside there. Oh no, it's a foul actually given. Do you know what? Jordan Pickford's reaction after anyone comes near his goal, first thing he wants to do is kill the defenders who are in front of him. I always find that picky. The first thing Jordan Pickford wants to do when there is a sight of anyone getting near his goal is basically kill his defenders and let them know they're dead for. Decore is playing the big battering ram up front. He is just behind Amanda Broha. Don't like what's it would not so 1 minute after it's around the house. Yeah, I've sort of been chill with it and it has left. I've sort of said, don't come here again. Sam Smith, love it. I have heard of his book El Maestro. I think it's going to be brilliant. Grand National is 4 o'clock. So the big Grand National entry runs all day. But the actual Grand National itself is at 4 o'clock. 1 3 points we win. Think it would change the mindset of a lot of other people about what Villa could achieve and the progress they are making yet. And if we lose, people say we're not getting top 5, which I think is fair. If we win, I think all of a sudden Newcastle start worrying, City start worrying, and even Forest should start worrying. So, do you know what? It is that sort of game today because of how well Forest have done this season. I just said Forest have beaten both. They've beaten Man City recently, beaten Man United. I know Man United are a bit dusty, but everyone respects Forest. Everyone looks at Forest and goes, tough team, good team. And I'm going, yeah, they are. So a win today, I think, really sets the world alight in terms of Villa and Champions League. Villa and Champions League. It can happen. That's gone out of play, I think. But the big one for me is that as long as Villa get Europa League or above, then I'm happy. Just don't want the Conference League. People will tell me, "I'll be good. We could win it." It's just not the same. It's not the same. Even Chelsea fans aren't really half-assed about winning the bloody. Chelsea fans aren't even bothered about winning the Conference League. Don't think we get a good result against Real Madrid. Yeah, I'm worried for you, Kim. Les Davis says, Pickford is such a drama queen. Just facts. Yeah, Forest are a weird side. I mean, look, they flirted with relegation last season. Just survived. But it's remarkable to think Forest, from just surviving, and if they get a top 3 finish, that's probably one of the greatest. That would be one of the greatest seasons in a Premier League sort of era, because that's some achievement to have that big of a turnaround. Very rarely do you get a team to go like that. Forest only Is Forest the only team we've lost to? Is it, Fraser? Jeez, man, did not know that. What, Liverpool only had 1 out in the Premier League. Have you only had 1 loss in the Premier League this year? If so, that's nuts. Yeah, I did put your horses on. Kando Kid and something Coat. Heidi and I have gone for the Rachel Blackmore horse, Manila, and we've gone for. Oh yeah, we went for the horse that sounded closest to Villa. It was like Vanilla. Sound like Villa. So I went with Vanilla. But it's not quite spelt vanilla as in the normal spelling either. Burnley top on 84 with an extra plate. Is that Sheffield United second, Goats? The Blade second. Sheffield where? Oxford at 3. Should be Oxford, right? Form table would suggest that. Yeah, we wish nothing but the worst for Forest today. To be fair, it is good to see other people break into the top 6 cartel. And Forest, of course, have won European Cups. They're a big side. They're back in the big time. But we must pick the worst from today. That's really struggling creative-wise. Could have been a Leicester City again this year, doesn't Jamie? If you stayed up and rebuilt, if you stayed in the Premier League this season and then rebuilt your squad, you could have had a really good second season. But yeah, Leicester are going to have to try and win the Championship again. Oh, apologies. The quality of this game's just dropped off a little bit. Hence, the yawns creeping in. Wow, Odegaard should have scored. Odegaard should have scored. He really should have scored there. Like, he really should have scored there. Some penalty. Could have some drama like that in this game. There's potential for that, yeah. Oh, what a save from Jordan Pickford. Martinelli cuts inside, drills one with his right foot, and Jordan Pickford tips one over the bar. It's another Arsenal corner. Arsenal just mounting up their pressure now. Just bringing the pressure. Everton, can they hold on? Can they hold on? But yeah, it's not about today with Arsenal fans. It's about the Real Madrid game, and ultimately, ultimately, they haven't shown up. Marriott has scored for Wrexham. 3-0, easy work now, Les and Jamie. Easy, easy, easy. Oh, Jack Marriott, great goal scorer. When you think about it, Sam Smith, Fletcher, Marriott. No wonder Mullin is AWOL. He was a class act. Thing is, it's a bit sad. It does sound like Paul Mullen's going to go out on a dead limb in Wrexham, doesn't he? It sounds like it's going to go out on a bad note. Yeah, we do appreciate it. We'll grow and grow and grow. Like Villa, Les and Jamie, like Villa. Like Vanille comes on now. He was like a regular in a Sean Dyche team. Yeah, he was a regular. He was a regular in a Sean Dyche team. Moisey getting him off bench. Yeah, I know he's not League One, but is he gonna be that hero? Or has he killed his status? I think people need to appreciate the job that Parky's done at Wrexham because Wrexham could have easily tried to upgrade manager. Yeah, Wrexham could have easily tried to upgrade manager and they didn't. They stuck with Parky. And I think that was massive to stick with Parky. Oh, absolutely. There would be no Wrexham now in the leagues they're in without him. Right, 3 minutes to go. So Tierney. Yeah, this Arsenal team look what I've said this for a while, Kim. Arsenal really boring to watch. To the point that I've seen top Arsenal channels literally say the same thing of they actually don't enjoy watching the team anymore. It's quite boring. Sad state of affairs when you find your own team boring. I've been through that patch of Villa. The Groundhog Days there. It's not quite exciting football. Another header. And Moreno this time puts the header wide. Yeah, a lot more needed from this Arsenal side. Can't rely on set pieces and headers. I mean, today was a bit of a run out for Saka to get more minutes in the tank. I wouldn't say he's done anything of note. He hasn't got an injury, I guess. Oh, they want to be in there. Everton have a free kick and they're sending the big man up. They're going to shell this one in. David Moyes. I think he was a bit more cautious. They'd only send one up, as in one of the centre backs, maybe. Goes diagonal. Tarkowski. Terrible cross. Okay, here come Arsenal then. Stoppage time. Four minutes of added time. 4 minutes of added time. Oh, look at that's my bottle. 4 minutes of added time, and Arsenal waste that attack, and the ball straight in the hands of Picky. Yeah, Wrexham game. I'd have to have a look at that. Yeah. Broha wants it. Might win the Grand National then, mum. Think the 1-1 draw is definitely on the cards here. Or are we going to get a late Everton winner? Big long throw. Ah, referee, let it flow. We're down a minute and a half of the +4. But yeah, I just think that Arsenal, as I said, their Premier League season is robotic, it's dead. There's nothing to really play for. They were playing for form for Real Madrid, and what they've done is they've shown a bit of vulnerability in their defence. And I'll go back to it. I think they've shown a lack of attacking guile. I don't know where the goals come from against Real Madrid. Certainly can't rely on Saka, but that's where the fan base have put their luck in. Here is Saka. It's a Declan Rice. The scoop one over top, not good enough from Rice. Saka. Let's give me a corner to Arsenal. This could be it. Yeah, it's true, Legend Jamie. Here you go then. Corner FC do have a corner in this dying moments of the game. Saka on the corner. They're queuing up at the back post. And the corner from Saka doesn't even beat the front man. Now that is something as a manager you've got to lose your head at. You've got to lose your head at the fact that Saka's corner doesn't even beat the front man. That's criminal. That is absolutely criminal. That corner, to not beat the front man with a minute and a half to go, and you're notoriously known for scoring from corners, and you put that in. I'm sorry, but that would send my head west. But Moisey, I'll be buzzing with this result. This is a massive result. And Trossard stupidly gives away a free kick here, as if he was going to kick the player. Oh my God, this is a shambles. Darren England, the referee, went to go and give the full-time whistle, and it's not been 94 yet. He nearly blew the whistle too early there. Love, we've all been watching at work, love. Wow, thank you. Thank you, Heidi. Big up the work. Big up Grove Care Home. Referee nearly messed this up by blowing the whistle too early. Now, Everton have one last chance here. They've got a free kick. This is it. Imagine they score from this. Ashley Young goes forward. And that's poor from Ashley Young. Straight to down right. What a waste. Just waste all round. Waste from corners. Waste from free kicks. Arsenal players' heads are gone. Moisey is shaking hands. And there we go. And Arsenal players can't stop whinging and moaning and whining. And yeah, just shocking. Just shocking. Dear, oh dear. There we go, people. Everton 1, Arsenal 1. We've had a draw. Arteta, again, I don't know what the Arsenal players are complaining about, or Arteta, I think, is pathetic. There's not much to moan about. Honestly, there's not much to moan about. They're making a scene out of nothing, so that's embarrassing from Arsenal. To be honest, I don't know what they're moaning about. The referee accidentally blew his whistle early. It's not the referee's fault Saka can't take a corner. But there we go. Look, I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to set up my stream for the Villa. The big up's already set up for that. And then I'm going to head over and quickly pop and see Heidi on her break at work. And then come back for the Villa. So yeah, shit from Lego Head, shit from Arsenal. They're a joke. They're a joke. And yeah, don't know what they're complaining about. That's annoyed me. But I want to say a big shout out to, obviously, my mum and dad. Big up to Vamos VJ. Big up to Kim. Big up to Les and Jamie. 1874 was in here earlier. Fraser was in here as well. And big up to Heidi, of course, as well, who has been watching at her work. I appreciate it. Big up to Arthur. Has 16 clean sheets and 22 appearances. That's incredible. But yeah. Are you doing the Villa game on here too? Yeah, it will be on the YouTube, on the Aston Villa from the stands, and it will be on Big Up. I'm running them both at the same time. So we're trying to give the community both. So I'm going to set up that Villa stream on YouTube now and on Big Up. It's already set up, so people, you know the thing. So yeah, as I said, get your notification bell on for this channel so you don't miss an upload on here. And we'll be coming with more content as I can on these channels, growing every day. If I don't have to work, I'll be back for the Villa game. If not, have a great day, everyone. Big up to you, as Jamie. Big up to everyone in the chat. I'll see you all later. I'm out of here, people. Bless up, big up. Much love, and God bless. Ta